I think what you're trying to ask is why am I so insistent upon giving out to them that blackness, that black power, that black pushing them to identify with black culture. I think that's what you're asking. I have no choice over it. In the first place, to me, we are the most beautiful creatures in the whole world, black people. I mean, and I mean that in every sense, outside and inside. And to me, we have a culture that is surpassed by no other civilization, but we don't know anything about it. So again, I think I've said this before in this same interview, I think at some time before, my job is to somehow make them curious enough or persuade them by hook or crook to get more aware of themselves and where they came from and what they are into and what is already there, and just to bring it out. This is what compels me to compel them. And I will do it by whatever means necessary.
Hey, one goal, one thing, one move, man, that shit don't change. It's real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do. Hey, there's only one goal, one thing, one move, man, that shit don't change. And it's real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things.
You saw this shit with this creepy ass nigga sending this girl these messages?
Oh yeah, I thought it was creepy, but
that shit creepy.
I thought it was creepy, but I also thought it was quite hilarious because I was like, this nigga is like, I thought it was hilarious, like, is this type of nigga?
It's just certain niggas, dog. You see stories, you be like, damn, bro, like you the reason why chicks be like niggas ain't shit, like, cause look at the shit you on, you know what I mean?
Dog, that nigga tried so hard to get the pussy. That's what I was like, dog. You really like was avoiding anything outside your house
and trying to be deep. You saw this shit? All right, so man, this virus went viral. This little message, this dude trying to get this chick. She asked him, "What you trying to do?" Then he said, "I really just want to get to know you. I'm not into a lot of extra stuff just to get to know someone. I'm going to be the same me, regardless of what we do. It's really up to you, LOL." And then what she say?
But I'm not just gonna be alone with you right off the bat. So you gotta plan some type of activity in public for that, right?
Oh, you one of those? Oh boy.
Okay, well, you plan it since you're the what?
Okay, well, you planned it since you're the
actually, we gotta
uncomfortable
go
one.
back some because there's more than this.
That's the first one. I'm just going from that's the first one. What you want to do? Okay, well, I'm playing since you're the uncomfortable one. Then the next one is,
well, you're being a little awkward about it.
Because I don't want to be alone with a stranger, she said. And he said,
like
we
we're
are
adults and both have careers and freedom that we value. Like he's like, I'm not about to rape you. I value my freedom.
And she like, okay, and I don't know you. You would be alone with me regardless. Okay, so you pick. It's like, damn, nigga.
I told you we can hang out during the day, like go to the beach or go jogging or something.
I have a whole
hold
apartment.
on. By the way, niggas don't jog. But I mean, there's some niggas that do. But like,
I say niggas be jogging.
Niggas
about
be
this
jogging,
jogging,
but
niggas be jogging.
They I mean, I ain't never thought of that shit. Jogging. I was like, we could do something with damn.
Nah, I actually did a freaking exercise date with a chick before. A couple.
You go jogging with what's all nap times?
That's my
Okay.
homie.
I'm talking about him. I'm about to say, because you dropping names and shit on this motherfucker.
I mean, you can edit it out if that makes you feel better. But I'm just saying, like, they're not together either. That's just somebody that.
Well, it's supposed to be a date though. It's supposed to be a
know
date
each
kind of
other.
thing. He trying to be like going on a date with her.
But I mean, no, he ain't trying to go
Well, no,
on
he
nothing
he
with
tried
her.
to go home with her.
You hear me?
All right, so where we
I have
at?
a whole apartment and you won't get busy with distractions. It's not about what I'm doing or where I'm at. I'm more concerned about who I'm with. This nigga with this whack ass game, this girl just keep on trying to say.
Nigga say you worry about distractions. We got everything we need in my house.
Man, yeah.
Food, bed.
And she tell him, and period, I period don't know you.
Honestly, that was more like hand claps. It was
Nigga.
like, I don't know you.
You hear me? But I don't feel like you're truly uncomfortable. I just feel like you read one or too many of Steve Harvey books. You still don't get it. No one ever told you to do that. I told you since you're the one with the master plan, you should be the one to present it. Like, damn.
So check this out. This is all acting. This is tactics. All right, he has a goatee. All right, this man has a goal and an objective and a tactic to obtain. Because now he first was like, listen, I'm more of an introvert. I can kick at the house. Now it's let me shame you for how you believe. It's like, oh, you must be reading too many Steven Harvey books. So let me like, is he them tactics?
Yeah,
Y'all to get
tactics, and I'm just tripped out. Like I'm like, dude, like you don't even realize how creepy you coming off because you're actually
this is very painful.
Biting this girl because she's saying, not that I don't want to kick it with you. Let's kick it out first so I can get a feel for who you are before I go to your domain. I don't know if you got fucking, I don't know if you got trap doors at your house. I don't know if you got some secret room. I don't know what type of shit you on. And you like, we gonna be together alone. No. We out in public, we're not alone. Nigga. We're not alone in public, nigga. I can scream and somebody will come, nigga.
Damn, you kidnapped people in public before, nigga?
Then she like, no, I'm truly uncomfortable. I don't think you get it. You trying to get to know me or fuck me? Because I'm not trying to fuck.
Wow. That's why you're tripping. I never needed you for sex, right?
What are you talking about? I would just rather get to know you in a public space. What's wrong with that?
What makes you think that I find you attractive enough to assume that I want to fuck you? Secondly, what makes you think you meet my standards? How can you just assume that? Is that what you are used to? Because I'm not really vibrating on the same frequencies as most people you probably are used to dealing with. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I just didn't understand where you were coming from.
Now, how in the world did he think he was anywhere near getting the pussy at this point? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you just came in her neck.
That was done
nigga,
a long time ago, dog.
Bruh.
Like, I'm shocked. The most shocking thing about this whole text
his audacity?
sequence,
Or that she's still talking to him?
That she's still talking to him.
She's still replying.
Why did you even reply that many times?
Because she must have liked this guy for some kind of way they met before.
That
like,
nigga
they had
must
good
be fine
conversation.
as fuck.
But right out the gate, this nigga is obviously like this is fuckboy 101 type of speech, bruh. Like, he's obviously trying to like weasel his fucking way into a space where he don't belong.
So obviously.
And it's like, why are you even like trying to explain this nigga logically? Like, no, like I don't know you. Let's meet in public for this first fucking time or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like she probably baiting him. I feel like at one point she realized, you know what? He ain't getting the pussy. Let me see how much dumb shit he gonna say.
That's the only thing I can concede.
I don't think she's baiting that nigga, dog. I really think she liked this nigga. I think they had like some kind of good conversation, like they met on some kind of social dating site or something. They had a good, like, she felt like there was something there.
Man, she think he fine.
But this nigga just said, what makes you think that I find you attractive?
Who said I want to fuck you?
Who
said that you make my standards? What type of nigga is you, son? Like, what
He's a
type
nigga
of
that's trying to prove
you?
a point of like, whoa, you gonna assume automatically?
Like
but
I said,
dog, then what the fuck?
Some niggas try so hard to be niggas that they end up looking like niggers. You know what I mean? Because it's like he trying to be one of them like super smart ass niggas trying to like outsmart her and trying to be. It's like you're not even coming across smart.
That is not coming across like that
at all. But he thinks it is.
But what he wanted to say was like, just because I invite you to my house doesn't mean I want to have sex with you. That's what he wanted to say.
But he don't even.
But what he said was
dumb shit.
But you're trying too hard to get her over there. Like, if you really not about just trying to have sex with her, why are you so hard pressed to get her by your fucking spot?
Because I understand being a homebody. I'm a motherfucking homebody. I understand being an introvert. I'm a natural introvert. I understand being broke, nigga. I be broke. You feel me? So I understand on some level being like, okay, I'm trying to save money, asking a woman, okay, you want to come through? Come through. But hold up. But what I'm saying is to understand all that shit that you tried, that you could have been coming across with, but the moment she was like, dog, I don't feel uncomfortable, that should have been it. The moment she brought up anything about I don't want to do that, I want to go out, that should have been it. It shouldn't have been no fight. It should have been nothing, because if you actually like her, if you're actually interested, even if you just want fuck, nigga, the minimum is making her feel comfortable, son.
Dog, right.
The bare minimum.
That's human nature, dog.
Come on, son.
I think this whole thing is dumb.
Then she says, I just want to meet in public. Like, she put periods by each one. Like you said, Joe, could be the hand claps.
Those are her hand claps.
She's implied hand claps.
Nice.
Implied hand claps.
She spelled this shit out multiple times.
I just want to meet in public.
And I just want to rape you.
Might as well. What
Why
you
don't you
say?
understand me?
Okay, that's fine. Where? All caps. Where? No question marks. So you have no grammatical situations going on. Where? I told you from day one I was a homebody. Never thought you would see someone at the gym and think they were crazy or something, so they met at the gym. Since you are the one who, once again, they both fine. Since you are the one who doesn't feel comfortable, is it not right for you to come up with isn't it not right for you to come up with the plan? There's plenty to do on a Friday night. Since you know if it's so much to do on a Friday night, nigga, how come you putting it on this woman to come up with the plan if you're, oh my God, nigga, are you a man?
I'm
Do you have bars?
homebody, but there's plenty to do on a Friday night.
So
But
you
you
come
gotta
up with
come up with
everything.
Like you're
Even though
talking
she
out of
did
both
throw out
sides
some
of your
options.
fucking mouth.
Yeah.
She did throw out some options too.
She did throw out some options, but now you're just making it seem like it's such a big deal of the dick about it that like who wants to do it? And her response is classically, I don't know if I even want to anymore.
Exactly.
True.
Your call. I wasn't sure if you were truly uncomfortable or just letting society dictate how you should meet people. Oh God.
Now you're gonna say how society. Now you're gonna try to be like, oh, society is telling you how you should meet people. You know, how about rape culture and that society is telling her how she should meet people? How about her being a woman and knowing life and being herself, knowing how to dick people? But she says it herself.
You on them slow tap ass niggas, dog? Because like that's what kills me when he's trying to be logical and trying to be smart. And the thing is, you just keep looking worse.
It's
Big brother
awful.
jackass.
I dictate how I meet people, and I don't appreciate how you react. And she's still being so.
And very openly,
her poise is a gift.
like she's being tactful, graceful, and at the same time letting her feelings being heard of what's going on, so you can understand.
Oh, he ain't trying to understand. Cause look at this paragraph.
Let me
dog.
hit it, let me hit it.
This is ridiculous.
Let me hit it.
Hey, Lakeisha, I want. Okay. Wait. What? Blah blah. Some part got cut off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait, it is. Okay, so she said I dictate how I meet people, and this one says, honestly, maybe I could have reacted differently. If so, I apologize. But at the same time, remember, I didn't feel like you were truly uncomfortable. You didn't feel like how you gonna dictate what her
Classic.
feelings are. She told you how she felt, and you don't feel like she feel how she feel after she told you how she. Oh my God!
Textbook
I guess
asshole,
I
right?
think people should see me the way I see myself sometimes. She trying to see you like that by kicking it, dog, but you ain't really trying to kick it. It's just that I know you're not going to be at any harm. If anything, here go them tactics, Joe, you talking about, because now you switched this up.
He switched up to next. If anything,
you're
safer
safer
around me.
But at the same time, we haven't hung out, and you don't know me yet.
That sound like rape shit. How you know I'm safer around nigga? What? You
Not saying,
you gotta be big. You gotta
not
be big.
saying this is you, just speaking in general. But it just comes off seem like a lot of women don't want to have sex the first time they hang out with someone. But subconsciously, they know they lack self-control. So I feel like this is why they don't even come over until they have in their mind they want to have sex.
Pause. This nigga just said women don't have willpower over their sexual like.
They called them all. He called them hoes. He said all y'all women are hoes.
And y'all reason why I don't come over because y'all know y'all gonna fuck.
Yeah, y'all hoes.
So y'all get ready till y'all can put in your mind that y'all ready to fuck. Then y'all gonna come over.
Yeah, he said y'all cannot control yourselves. He thinks
A nigga saying this.
and he thinks he's making a true deep ass point that's gonna get her to come over to his side and be down. And I'm like, once again cringing because I'm like, dawg, you niggas are the reason that we be niggas.
Reading this is a train wreck, dog.
Oh my God. So I feel like this is why. But from the man's standpoint, it don't matter what the man's standpoint is. If this woman trying to tell you how she feel, we realize that people can have sex.
Yo, I hate when niggas speak for all of us.
Right. We realize
nigga.
that people can have sex in public during the middle of the day, and someone else could be somewhere having having Bible study at 2 a.m. inside the house. It's all perception because they lack self-control in the moment. They accuse you of wanting to fuck them.
Say, son, what does one got to do with the price of tea in China? I don't go. Keep going.
But really, they're just asking
Because
you if you are going to test them, if they're going to come over, because if they're going to film, because they're going to fail most likely. Your past experiences telling her about her life, your past experiences may lead you to believe every guy's looking to have sex. But me and you are not vibrating on the same frequency, on some kind of mental connection. We will never have sex. Some guys plant seeds anywhere. Others look for good soil.
What the fuck does that mean?
Wait,
What?
He ain't done. And you seem like an intelligent, and you seem like an intelligent young lady.
By the way you work out.
But not everyone is like that. Some women don't deserve to go out. Oh, some women might get out in public and embarrass you, be flirting with people, loud and ignorant. But honestly, I would love to meet you wherever you want to.
But on the real,
whenever, baby.
I'm still about meeting you.
I'm not trying to argue with you. Please excuse the typos. I talk and let my phone do the type and laugh out loud.
What?
I understand if the truth hit a nerve. It has a tendency of doing that. God bless.
Got that God.
So she ain't never answer again. And then he keep talking. We got another day. We got off to a rough start. Really all because of confusion. If you're available, if you're able to look past the negative, I'd like to meet up and talk to you somewhere public, one-on-one.
What you could have been done.
We both have the, wrong impressions, I think. Next. Bruh, and there's a later that same day when she didn't answer. Bruh, I never had a basic bitch not reply. Laugh out loud. That's crazy laughing my ass off. I'm like.
And that's how the nigga had to end it. After all that, begging and pleading to come back. First you did all the tactics to get it, didn't get it and shamed her, then begged for forgiveness and try to get your return back, and all at the end was like, you know what, bitch? Fuck you. And in classic nigga fashion.
D over here with the worst face ever. What you saying, D-Mac?
This shit's stupid, dog. Like, this shit is fucking stupid. Dog, like, I do not condone this fucking shit, dog. Like, hearing y'all read the fucking messages, dog, like, to me, it is just so obvious what type of person he is, bro. Like, this nigga does not deserve any platform to even be talked about, because there are millions and millions of niggas like this already, like you say, making guys like us just look fucking, horrible. Like, this shit
Every
is
woman
really...
has at least about dozens of stories of niggas
Dozens.
like this.
Dozens.
Where are we going wrong?
Like, this is so goofy.
Is it the way these niggas being raised? Because, like,
that's
what
I think. Well, that's a part of it. I mean, it's a whole
Is
layer
it the
of fucking
media?
It's beyond that. It's the allowed culture.
Nigga on nigga bullshit. I know. Don't get started. We can.
It's like that's the main stem, dog. Like if once you start breaking that shit off, dog, and putting the laws with that shit'll at least get its respect. If not, you know what I'm saying. In the end, it'll get the love, but at least it'll get its respect first.
He thought she was crazy.
I'll say this too, though. Niggas do shit because it's worked at a time.
Yep.
Like, she's not the first person
he's
fucking tried this and done this too.
I feel like
it's probably worked multiple times on
people
who
but you got to take it in too. Like, right, they got a lot of women out here who get taught wrong too. You feel me?
No. He's definitely a fucking So his taxes are definitely one of a true weasel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's definitely trying to find a weak-minded person.
No, niggas.
And not to say that you're weak-minded because the thing, put like this: someone that he could manipulate.
But I'm not even on that kick about it. What I'm saying is, generally speaking, like, they got people who might react to that because they're taught that that's how men are supposed to be, or that's what they're supposed to react to, and they just
so
accept
brainwashed
that shit.
Women.
Conditioned. I wouldn't say brainwashed. Like, you know what I mean? We get, it's not assimilated. It's another word for it. But it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I like you said, it may have worked. And the thing is, some niggas do shit that don't work, but they just think it's so much, dog. But it's just unfortunate it's unfortunate that there are more cats like this than cats that ain't.
The thing is, he tried to use cats like he is as his example of what a cat he's not. But he's doing the things like that as the example. It's like, I ain't them type of niggas that want sex, but I still want you to come to my house.
But you are that nigga, son. You're that same nigga. You just trying to pretend like you ain't that nigga. You trying to 8 Mile, Eminem 8 Mile shit. You know what I mean? Let me say all the shit that you think that I think that you thinking is wrong, and let me use that and say that I'm not that. But nigga, your actions, you can't even help yourself. Your true colors is just seeping through. It's like a motherfucker. You trying, right? It's like you're so much that nigga that when you try when you try to pretend like you're not that nigga, you can't even pull it off.
That's probably another thing. Like you said earlier, you said that the nigga might be fine. Like he probably not even have to even use this. Nigga might just probably get pussy all the time. So when a chick kind of just says, "I want to meet in public," you know what I'm saying? He's not used to that meet in public. Man, bitches come to my house and we get to popping.
There's merit in what you're saying on that, but then on the flip, how hard he trying to outsmart her make me feel like he don't get pussy that easy because he had too many answers. Because a nigga that just get pussy wouldn't even be swayed by that bullshit. You know what I mean? Or you want to go out, let's go out. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Because I know.
Like she's probably a baddie.
You know what I'm saying?
One of the baddest.
And if she that bad, most niggas will put bad women on a pedestal and still be trying to link up with you. Like, this nigga just a creep. Like, whether he look good or not, he just a creep. Could be an ugly nigga with a body. Who the fuck knows, dog? But it's just like unfortunate that this the type of shit that go viral. And so then when the motherfucker be like, you know what I mean, niggas ain't shit because they got niggas like this, you gotta be like, man, damn. Like, even though there's a bunch of niggas that's not like this, dog, it's like they got these receipts, and these receipts are freaking damning. But anyway, bro, We gonna get into the show now. That shit just tripped me out when I
Oh
first
yeah, we
fucking
didn't
read
get
it.
in the show, huh?
Nah, we didn't. That just was just some shit.
Yeah, we
that
used to
tripped
get on
me
this
out.
fuck ass nigga that tried to say we as men. Nah, you and your stupid ass that follow us.
That's you, dog.
That's you.
And that's all you.
And your fucking ilk. So go kill yourself, son.
Nigga, something.
Get help.
But you know what's funny? We don't have to know your name, but the world is exposed to your fuckery and you know it. And we always calling you a fuck boy and you don't even know it. But you know it. You feel it.
But it's not even just about him, though.
No,
like,
no.
the
post is not about him. The post is about niggas in this culture that let this shit go.
son. So it's like, fuck him. It's like, there's a lot of hims, dog.
He's the sacrificial. I like the fact that he's, he
ain't no sacrificial name. We know this nigga name. It's just one example of the many.
Another example.
There's another example,
just
nigga.
Another fucking example of the people that we dealing with in these streets.
Right. Or the people that women dealing with, because we ain't gotta deal with this shit, dog. Like, damn, so many times I be like, damn.
Niggas said women should go out. They'll embarrass you and talk to niggas and be out. But nigga, what?
This is that actor guy, Martin Bass Bradford. Fuck him. You can find me on all your social media platforms at Mr. Bats. Spell that Mr. out, or you ain't gonna find me. And just in case you didn't know, man, this is the Fly with Bats podcast. Yeah, we've been talking this shit and such, man. And this is episode
46,
because we just had the Trumpian. So yeah, this is episode 46, and as usual, well, I'm here with my brothers.
What up, what's good? This your boy D Mac, and you can get at me on the internet as FrenchBread_kid. And yeah, we back at it.
Whoa, nah, it's your boy AlphaJoe, fresh out of the gumbo. You can find me on Facebook at Joseph Alphaman Pines, Instagram Alexander the Ape 3, and for sideA, we in this bitch. Right now, the Bats is wiring some shit.
Yeah, man, son. If anybody want to donate to the cause, man, we need a whole new motherfucking charger. Because, batteries, like, okay, we got this. Okay, we record on this sound recorder that require batteries, or you can just plug that motherfucker up. And shouts out to Marty Edwards of the Your 30 podcast. He taught me his extra freaking one that just let that bitch charge up and don't have to worry about batteries. But that bitch got a short in it now, and it's giving us troubles. And batteries, nigga, to record one episode requires a pack of AA batteries. Now imagine going through a pack of AA batteries a fucking episode. Nigga can't be doing that shit. But anyway, some behind the scenes, whatever, dog. Anyway, welcome. So as usual, shouts out to all our fellow millennial podcasts like I said, the Your 30 podcast with my dude Marty Edwards and the Arrogant Observer. Shouts out to the Triliterate podcast with Petty Mayonnaise and Petty Ketchup. Shouts out to We'll Figure This Out with the Wonder Rhyme and Jay Skills. The Misbelief Radio Show podcast with all of us and DC Paul. Who else? What else? Shouts out
for the fuck what you heard.
Fuck What You Heard podcast, Black Guys Next Door podcast, the Brooklyn Ladies of Therapy Noir podcast, Metal Hand of God podcast, and also on the same freaking network. I might be starting to Fly with Bats network and just have multiple different shows on here, because our second official show is the Reviewing That Lightning podcast. For any people that's out there that's fans of the new show Black Lightning, come to flywithbats.podbean.com or come on the feed on iTunes, on Google Play. We're gonna be on Spotify very, very soon. We getting approved over there. So, we all over the place, and check out not only the Fly with Bats podcast, but the Reviewing That Lightning podcast with me, Marty Edwards, and Jay Steele are going in on all things Black Lightning, from the comic books to the TV show and everything in between. We're going to see how Scooter became Joe Clark with superpowers in all the best ways possible. So, I think that's all our people we shouting out. As usual, this is Side A. On Side A of the Fly with Bats podcast, we get into that starter section, which is, just different quick hits that I saw over the news, over the social medias, over the past couple of weeks. After the starter section, we get into Bats Nerd Out Moment, where my niggas and you all will let me just nerd out on things in TV, comic books, film, whatever, what have you, whatever gets my nerd joints going. After that, we get into the question of the day, or we get into some shit that's just, that's questionable half the time.
Talk about some shit.
You hear me? After that, we say turn over to Side B, where we get into our ETOUFEE of the day, which is going to be a lot of fun this week. I can't wait to get that to it. We're going to be video shooting, dog, and you're going to get into what that exactly is when we get to Side B. After that, we get into that Daily Dose of Murica,
which is your friendly reminder of just where you live and just who the fuck you dealing with
out here.
You did.
And then we have that hero highlight, where we'd like to take the time to shine light on someone who's doing good in the world of pure D fuckery.
And then, we'll be out here for another 2 weeks, you feel me? But, right now, we on Side A. Right now, we about to finally get into our starter section. So let's go on and hit that music.
DJ.
Lying about how much you had made. Rumors and shit that you handmade. Would you buy this if I sold that? Hey, what the hell is my soul at? The American need for American green is America's greed. That's the American dream. Black America too busy chasing white American dreams. But we sleep, so let's everybody eat and repeat. Where the fuck the cheese? Where the mozzarella at? Tell me what it be.
So first up in the starter section, man. Okay, we're only gonna be on this for a second. Monique is back.
What now?
Back again.
Oh yeah, she released those emails. I didn't read the whole thing, but
Well, some
it's
emails
already
with her
in
and
bad
Will
taste.
Packer. And you know what? You guys know what?
This is a lot.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck this story. Fuck you, Monique. I'm done. I'm not about to read this shit. Like I was about to be. I'm just like she just won't go away. And it's like I'm like, all right, this might be something funny to riff on. But I can't even find people's comments on this shit, niggas. Like I just.
The DC's one's the best. The husband's writing is painful to read.
Oh my.
I totally believe that, and I haven't read it.
I read it, man. That shit was pure fuckery.
Okay, what was she saying in it? What was going on in
She
it?
didn't say anything. It was her husband.
And what he was saying in that.
First, the thing
you could give us the breakdown,
all right,
so we got to read this
Packer
dumbass shit.
comes out there and was basically like, "Listen, man, I tried to work with Monique. I did some work, even when everyone told me not to work with Monique. I still work with Monique."
And that's a funny thing. He said everybody. So there's people who we don't even know their names that also don't fuck with Monique. You feel me?
Right.
Aside from the many names we know,
Like
that's
it's gonna be
crazy.
just kind of across the board.
Right.
But he's like, and I still work with her. I still support her. She did not want to be abide by the contract. This and the third. And that she had to have always heavier demands over than anybody else. This and the third. I even worked with her with this this Christmas movie that she put it out.
Almost Christmas.
Yeah,
that was that one. Yeah, and people actually give her props on that one. Funny enough.
Basically, she didn't do none of the stuff she was supposed to get done for promoting and this and the third for that. And she was hard to work with. And he was hard. He was the hardest to work with of all because all his heavy demands that he had to have for her because about her being a man.
But what they saying, she wouldn't release that.
Well, no, they released that because that's what he said because it's an email versus email about how.
So these emails weren't released by Monique.
Yeah, it released by Monique.
So what made her look good in this exchange?
Because she trying to say when her husband broke down his part of what happened, that's what really happened. But in the whole thing, dog, Will Packer's basically bro, I gave Monique a chance, she blew it, and then went against all these other people. I can't really say names about it, but she's under bad management of her husband, who's got her in bad turmoil.
Right.
And then her husband responded about how she did this and that, and this was the contract, this and that. But when you read the story, it's almost like, dog, you're going against him, so you're going to have to say these things. Mm-hmm. So, but it's very obvious throughout it all, Monique is under bad management under her husband. Her husband is not leading her down the right way.
Well, that's been going on past not just a career situation. So it's I'm just at this point, like I said on the last episode, I wasn't going to even bring Monique up again. I saw this email shit. I said this might be funny to riff on, but then I saw how thick they were, and then as I look into them, I just don't care. I'd rather be talking about you about a fire-ass comedy special where you beat the odds, everybody was shitting on you, Monique, right. And then you just killed this.
Monique get new management, bounce back, and really do some shit that, what I'm saying?
She got to do a comedy special that's actually funny. If she can do that, then no one can't tell her nothing. Right. And that's where it ends at, though. That's on the woman. That's where it ends.
At this point, it's like, my nigga, you begging for attention.
That's been the point. But moving on, dog. Apparently, dog, I heard about this mama that thinks that she's married to Tyler Perry, and she think that this person that's Tyler Perry she been giving her money to this person who she thinks is Tyler Perry. And
was there a physical wedding?
I don't know. This shit happened on Dr. Phil. Peep this shit.
Okay. I am the wife of Tyler Perry. She's never met him.
Her daughters claim a fake Tyler Perry.
He has scammed her out of a lot of money.
Is conning their mom.
So you are married to Tyler Perry?
Yes, I am. Via video, he proposed to me.
So you saw him?
No, I didn't see him. I have not seen him face to face.
Whenever she's about to get on a video chat with him, it's a black screen. The real Tyler Perry will not put you through all of this.
It's possible that he's not real, right?
He's real.
But it's possible.
He's real.
It's possible.
It is not possible that he's fake.
Okay. This.
Oh, God.
I refuse to believe that this is real. Okay? I believe this is a fucking publicity stunt for Dr. Phil's show. Just for fucking shock value. Just pure D absurdity. And really, my attention to the whole motherfucking thing stopped when she said herself, out of her own fucking mouth, no, I've never met him. I've never seen him. Okay, ma'am, go sit down. Go sit down. Like, I'm not.
Remember, we're just seeing
anymore.
clips, D-Mac. They
What?
might be. We're just seeing clips, D-Mac.
seeing clips?
If you actually see the episode, D-Mac, maybe there's a full explanation as to why she believes, even though she ain't never seen him, D-Mac, that she really married to the real nigga, D-Mac.
Nigga, no.
Wait. Why would you have this in?
Standing next to the nigga when you get fucking married in front of fucking witnesses and shit like an actual marriage,
son,
then I cannot entertain the shit.
Number one, this doesn't make sense. This got to be one of them shock value stories because why would you need to send Tyler Perry $100,000?
Question one.
I wish Tyler Perry just show up on Dr. Phil.
I think he did. He might have. I feel like
that would have been news. That would have been big news. But
Tyler Perry
just send him something like, hey, say baby, we ain't married. Just get a quick little something on Instagram or Snapchat right quick.
I'm suing you, lady.
Oh, but if once again, D-Mac, if it's not a fake, if it's not a stunt, the lady's clearly out of her mind.
Out of her fucking rocker, dog.
Like, legitimately.
And hey,
instead
that's
of
sad.
her daughters, instead of bringing her ass on Dr. Phil, need to bring her ass
to a real doctor.
They need a professional,
not
dog.
on TV.
A quack doctor.
Why you bring your mama on TV if she like this?
You should not do that, dog.
Unless Dr. Phil and told y'all he could get Tyler Perry to show up legitimately. Unless he promised that.
She gonna murder herself probably.
I mean, I'm just, no, that's not where I was going. I'm saying unless
he promised. Tyler Perry come and break her heart? Listen. We are not married.
I
don't know you.
I want to see. That's the only thing.
I'm saying I feel like the daughters are fucked up for bringing their mama on that show unless Dr. Phil told them that he could get the real Tyler Perry to shut their mama down and set her straight. That's the only way that as a kid, they should even have their mama out there because obviously she has some type of mental break that y'all won't acknowledge.
I doubt if Tyler Perry fucking went on.
I don't think he did either. So y'all just was getting the money and the fucking the fame and the flaws. Because on two ends, she could be an actor, this all could be fake, or she could not be an actor and the people fucked up and they taking advantage of this mentally unstable woman. Either way it goes, it's kind of fucked up.
I hope they bring the real nigga that's taking her money. They went and tracked his ass down.
Man, that's what you need the cops for. Yeah, man.
Right.
Apparently, Doritos are making a lady-friendly chip. What in the fuck is a lady-friendly chip? A chip that doesn't crunch for women.
Women like crunchy chips. I know lots of them.
Nigga, just make chips. Why the fuck you making women chips?
Who the fuck is thinking about a chip crunch? I think everybody in the world has already accepted that chips crunch. Like, what the fuck? This is dumb as shit.
And like it being not like, dog. Why is that particularly like lady friendly if it doesn't crunch?
I have no clue. I wish a woman will come over by me and she bite into a chip and it don't crunch. I'm like, devil woman, stay away from me. You bit into a chip and it made no sound.
I want to know how they even how does it even taste? How you chew it? It must be like gum or something.
Nigga, it must be a shitty chip. Like? Bosses at Doritos have revealed they are to launch. And why did they think this was a good idea to even come out with this shit?
They're a bunch of old white men.
They don't care anymore, dog.
True.
They just
a new lady-friendly version of the snack which requires her to eat and a lot less messy. Food drink giant PepsiCo, which owns Doritos, has claimed researchers found women do not like to crunch loudly or lick their fingers when eating in front of others. Fuck out of here. Global Chief Executive Indra Nooyi, they sent the woman out to talk the shit. Although women would love to crunch chips loudly, lick their fingers, and pour crumbs from the bag into their mouth afterwards, they prefer to not do this in public. This has to be a joke. No. Where is this? Where is
what
this?
Is the New York Post?
Nigga, what is this? This is a joke. I can't even finish this story. No. I gotta make sure this is no Snopes lady-friendly chip Doritos. This gotta be a prank. I'm not even gonna fit. That quote was too clueless. No. This gotta be fake. This is fake. This has gotta be fake. Yep. Come on, this is fake. I'm about to end this right now, dog. Cause no. That was too stupid. That was be PepsiCo contradicts CEO's claims that Doritos make lady-friendly chips. Let's see. Indra Nooyi, the CEO of PepsiCo, told the next week Frito-Lay will release a low-crunch female-friendly chip. But after that did receive harsh criticism online, the company is now contradicting her statements. That was a black lady. I do a black lady out there? That's fucked up.
She looks Hispanic, but black.
In the interview, Newyear told Stephen Dubner that men lick their fingers with great glee after eating Doritos chips, and when they reach the bottom of the bag, they pour the little pieces in their mouth and the broken chips at the bottom. Women would love to do the same, the CEO said, but they choose not to because they don't look like to crunch in public. Chicken tuna, blah, 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 blah. Now, Pepsi, Doritos for women. This is real? No, bro.
Now, I understand, because looking at it as an older lady, I understand that kind of mind frame at the time, like, you know, that kind of thing of ladylike, but baby, we in 2018. We passed that shit. Let that shit go and let women crunch and do what the fuck they want to do.
No, this is...
Go crunch as loud as you want to crunch.
This is one of the dumbest...
This is too over the top.
This is dumb, dog. This gotta be dumb. I gotta find something real to contradict this shit. Where's Google? I'm on Yahoo. Never use Yahoo search anybody out there. Everybody out there. They're full of shit.
I feel like I haven't used Yahoo search since like 99.
This is a nigga at a Yahoo email.
Doritos.
Right.
Snopes.
I mean, people have Yahoo
Snopes,
emails.
please disprove this. Oh my God, it's on time. No, it's a real story.
Okay, so apparently it happened, but it just didn't really work out.
Doritos.
And they're trying to pretend like they didn't.
What the fuck is wrong with you, and why did you think this was even smart? Lady-friendly food. Are you kidding me, y'all? Are you... The fuck?
They're making our snacks sexist.
Oh my God, popsicle. We have these popsicles that are lady-friendly popsicles that are not in the shape of penises, okay? So now all lady popsicles have to be flat. Now we have lady-friendly peanut butter. Like, y'all, this sounds dumb. This sounds stupid as the fuck.
This is where
instead of making quieter chips, you made lady-friendly chips.
You know how much shit you could be putting your money to, Dorito, besides something as goofy as lady-friendly Doritos?
You could have made the same fucking Doritos and not put a lady-friendly on it, and it might have made some money. And nigga be like, oh, I can't lick my fingers. I want to see what they'll try it, at least see what kind of what it's hitting for.
Bro, you're absolutely right. If they would have said, we came out with quiet chips and made it sold it to everybody,
you know what I'm saying?
They could have marketed and made the same money off the same chip.
Right.
Nigga.
Nope,
you make lady-friendly?
Nigga, you sound dumb.
Y'all thought y'all was being cute.
Thought you had one, huh, Doritos?
Anyway, fuck Doritos. Black Lives Matter, dog. They call out the double standard because, of course, you know, the Eagles won the Super Bowl.
Congratulations, especially you to Nick Foles.
What's up to Jay Skills? Because Jay Skills has been the biggest Eagles fan from New Orleans I've ever known in my life. My nigga shed tears over these niggas finally winning the Super Bowl.
For real?
Damn, nigga, my nigga popped the ball like he popped it like he was from Philly. You hear me? So shouts out to the Jay Skills of the We Figure This Out podcast. But anyway, apparently, you know, riots hit the streets of Philadelphia because they won their Super Bowl, and people, many black people, not even just Black Lives Matter, but you saw it all over the internet about how that's a big ass double standard that we riot when the motherfucker get murdered. A motherfucker get murdered, no justice. The cop get money and all that. We riot with animals. We indefensible. We're so wrong. We're so evil. And we do even, and a lot of times we do less in these marches.
Right.
You feel me? White
Way
people,
less than this shit.
White people legitimately rip their goddamn city to shreds, dog. Flipping cars.
Tear down light posts.
I'm not
the entire city. That's hyperbole. But anyway it goes, they did some damage, and all it was look at them being raucous out there. It's like, really? And y'all still be trying to tell us there's no double standards. That's the only thing that gets me.
You've been doing this.
You hear me? It's not surprising that
I'm
not surprised by the double standard. I'm just tired of y'all telling me it don't exist when it be obvious.
Well, I guess because in their mind, a protest is a stand of like one against the other, whereas a collective riot at the Super Bowl is everybody's doing it. We're all one race. We just all rioting. Black, white, we all destroying shit.
They got black, white who be at protests too. You got black.
You protesting something you're against.
I said we've all been
celebrating something.
We've all been a protest, Joe. We see them white motherfuckers, dog.
I'm not,
you know it.
I'm not denying that. I'm just saying that. I can see in somebody's mind like everybody rioting. This is Super Bowl. This is Philadelphia culture. The police rioting. Everybody rioting.
This is a shout out to the damn media, dog. I can understand you like even talking as the average Joe, but when the media also purports the bullshit, you'll go on Fox News and the anchors and shit is saying whoop-de whoop-de whoop. The newspapers on the right wing side.
And a riot, like when you say a riot, what does a riot mean?
A whole bunch of people causing damage.
Apparently, it doesn't mean this.
Which is a whole bunch of people causing damage. You know what I mean? Public property and such.
Well, see, when I hear a riot, I just hear shit like of a cause or something. Niggas go like destroying all type of shit for like a meaning or something, like a oppression.
You don't have to be a
this
cause.
This seems like some wild ass, joyful ass destruction.
The word riot didn't just come up off a cross. It's just a bunch of motherfuckers
it's
destroying some
chaos.
shit. Chaos.
Shit getting fucked up. There's probably a fire somewhere. You know
some people did get arrested. There were like 12 people got arrested.
People got arrested, but just the talk about it,
right?
You know what I mean?
The fucking rhetoric.
The rhetoric from the media wasn't the same as it is when black people fill the streets for an actual, true reason to be sad, mad, and everything else.
That's true.
That's all I'm saying.
And
It's like, wow.
It's a moral question too. It's like we fucking standing up for fucking murder. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a fucking football game.
A fucking
you know what I'm saying?
football game.
Like, dog, no.
Especially when you throw the irony that the NFL already showed you they George Bush with it, dog. They don't care about black people. You hear me? And then it's like this organization has already shown racism this year by shitting on Kaepernick and the like. They have the Super Bowl and at this event, goddamn white riot don't mean shit. And then everybody jumping on Justin Timberlake because of the Prince situation. You were talking about this shit earlier off mic, and that's just hilarious because I was saying to you earlier, dog. I don't think Prince would have been about the Super Bowl this year, at least in the shadow of all this Kaepernick stuff. I just don't think he would have been cool with the shit.
Good chance.
But the other side of it is like he was from there, like you said, so.
Yeah, he was from there.
But from Justin Timberlake, though.
Yeah.
That's the irony of it, but from
Justin Timberlake. And then Minnesota, the team wasn't even in Minnesota for the Vikings. That was supposed to be the big story.
Right.
And that didn't happen. Like I would have brought Prince out for that. But, for the halftime in Minnesota.
Justin, niggas already was still mad at you for how you left Janet out in the cold.
Yeah, right, dog. Like, you got a black mark on your ledger, Justin. And I'm the hugest Prince fan in this room. And I didn't even see it. Like, I didn't even care. I was like, it's not going to be the same. Like, then Justin Timberlake, you're a great artist. You know music, but I mean...
You know black music, you hear me? Like,
but,
you've gotten
culture appropriation.
Yeah, you've gotten a pass for years. It didn't, like, you know what I mean? Once again, the Janet thing was an issue. He said something on Twitter once, remember, and like black people tore his ass up. I forgot what it was.
I forget too.
And we even talked about it on the episode. But I forgot what it was.
Some Twitter shit he said.
Yeah, but like you already been getting like jabs. Then recently you came out with your new. He reinvented himself, and now he old white man in the woods and shit. Looking
man in the woods.
Looking like you like Miley Cyrus try to go back to her white roots. You go back to your right roots. So after going back to your quote unquote white roots, then you try to throw Prince up there to try to look like it's like.
Don't be throwing Prince up.
It's like a headache.
Don't throw Prince up there, bro. You had no business doing this, son.
And Prince was so woke, dog, and like didn't you say something about he specifically said that?
Yeah, he said that he would never fucking do that. It was evil, he said. It was like demons or something.
I mean, it wasn't a hologram, but he said he didn't want no hologram of him.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a hologram. He tried to weasel on the side.
What did he do?
The thing is, they put like an image of him in this video from
which video?
Was it Purple Rain?
I think it was Purple Rain.
Outta.
Because the thing is, I didn't watch it. I legitimately didn't watch nothing.
If he did Purple Rain, I'm gonna be pissed off.
No, he did do Purple Rain. Yeah, he did do Purple Rain.
He did Purple Rain?
But like he had the video hologram on the wall of him doing it back in the 80s.
Did he play the
guitar? It wasn't hologram. It wasn't hologram. He was playing the piano.
He didn't play the guitar.
I don't know. I just know all the photos show him on the piano. Then he dances a little bit and whatever.
Was there guitars up there?
No.
Oh, get out of here!
It was like him singing
here, Justin,
with his song mixed in with Prince. Then Prince did his thing. Then it went back to his song.
No, Prince is dead. Didn't do anything. Didn't do anything, dog. This nigga fucking bye, dog.
So, how y'all feel about the news that Richard Pryor and Marlon Brando was butt buddies?
No shock.
None. For me, on my Facebook wall, it caused a lot of shock, but for me, none.
No, don't grow.
From what Quincy said,
shock,
Marlon was fucking everything.
Nigga, like, I heard, but that's the thing, if you a motherfucker that's a student in the game, I've heard rumors about Richard Pryor for years, fucking niggas. I've heard rumors about Marlon Brando fucking niggas. Like, I've heard these things just being a nigga interested in
Marlon Brando
news
fuck
stories.
Marvin Gaye.
What's
going on?
Honestly, dog, if you was in the 70s or the 80s when all them drugs and freaking coke and fucking LSD
and all this love spreading high.
Yeah. I'm not surprised by none of these Hollywood niggas fucking each other. Nobody could surprise me, son.
It like really doesn't even fucking matter, dog, because I mean, okay.
James Brown could have been sucking Samuel L. Jackson dick, and I'll be like, oh, okay, that's interesting.
Okay, yeah.
Not
Samuel L.
All I'm saying is, dog, like, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, maybe it's like a shocker only because you didn't know. But I mean, if it's true, like 100% true, okay, well, he's bi.
I mean,
they got lots of bi people.
I don't think anybody is like mad. I think everybody's surprised. Like,
it's a surprise.
No, huh?
Granted, okay,
it's like T.
It's more T. It's more T to me.
And then Marlon Brando is a good-looking guy. So like, then we find out Marlon Brando doing this. It's like, damn, the Godfather dicking things.
But that's what's not surprising, man. This nigga was a freaking Hollywood. He's
not
old Hollywood. Brando old
Hollywood.
And Pryor was on drugs all the time, nigga. So it was like, nigga, I'm not surprised by any experimentation.
Yes, kids and shit.
Nigga, any experimentation at that time don't surprise me, dog. Shouts out to Quincy Jones for not giving a fuck, dog. He said, I'm in my old age, and I'm about to be talking that shit. And people thought that nigga was crazy, but then once again, Richard Pryor widow said, yeah. That went down straight up. Confirmation.
Well,
yes, that went down.
Tickling in that hole, man.
And let motherfuckers be. Shit.
It's all right, man. Fuck.
That's what, man. We let motherfuckers be, man.
Bro, Richard Pryor do dicks. It's all right.
Nigga.
Right, let's not act like we haven't heard about people, fucking experimenting.
Nigga, I don't give a man. Look, that does not affect their legacies whatsoever.
At all.
At
all.
No. You fucking don't have no never mind me.
No bearing.
Honestly, dog. I'm more joked out that Quincy Jones, like I said, just don't care. Like,
man, I'm about to die, man.
I'm about to say, he said, I'm about to be out the door. I'm about to give it all to you bitches. Y'all want to know some shit?
I'm about to give y'all the game. I'm about to unlock the...
Here go just a few of the questions in his interview. You work with Michael Jackson more than anyone he wasn't related to. What's something people don't understand about him? I hate to get into this publicly, but Michael stole a lot of stuff. He stole a lot of songs. Donna Summer's State of Independence and Billie Jean. The notes don't lie, man. He was a Machiavellian as they come. He was as Machiavellian as they come. How so? Greedy, man. Greedy. Don't stop till you get enough. Greg Fillingames wrote the C-section. Michael Jackson should have given him a percentage on the song, but wouldn't do it. Damn, Michael. Michael that was like that fucking Black Dynamite episode.
Michael beat niggas up, boy. Doing it. That has some merit to it, dog. I ain't giving you niggas nothing.
What about outside of music? What's misunderstood about Michael? I used to kill him about the plastic surgery, man. He always justified it and said it was because of some disease he had. Bullshit.
I'm glad he was killing him about that shit, too. Good shit, Quincy.
How much of his problems wrapped up with his fame? You mean with the way he looked? He had a problem with his looks because his father told him he was ugly and abused him. What you expect? Now, he was going in, son. Dog, just keeping it straight G,
it doesn't
son.
sound fabricated.
Dog, like, what else some interesting things? Like, dog, he like, and
what he said... What's something you wish you didn't know? Who killed Kennedy?
Wait, you know who killed Kennedy? He said Chicago mobster named Sam damn, how you say this one? Giancana,
yeah.
The connection was there between Sinatra and the Mafia and Kennedy. Joe Kennedy, he was a bad man. He came to Frank to have him talk to Giancana about getting votes. I've heard this theory before that the job helped win Illinois for Kennedy. We shouldn't talk about this publicly. Where you from? Quincy said, look, new motherfucking topic, man. Look, we gotta.
What was your first impression of the Beatles? You got that one right, that one?
Probably like the Beatles.
That they were the worst musicians in the world. They were no playing motherfuckers. Paul was the worst bass player I ever heard. And Ringo, don't even talk about it. I remember once we was in a studio with George Martin and Ringo. Had taken 3 hours for a 4-bar thing. He was trying to fix on a song. He couldn't get it. We said, Mike, why don't you get some lag on lime, some shepherd's and pie, and take an hour and a half and relax a little bit.
Shepherd's pie is so nasty.
It so is.
Oh my God.
White people love that shit.
This is so interesting.
So he did, and we called Ronnie Varel and jazz drummer. Ronnie came in for 15 minutes. Tore it up.
Black people.
Ringo come back and says, George, can you play a Bach for me one more time? I know
with Jamaica.
Jamaica. George, can you play it Bach for me one more time? That's almost there. Now I sound like fucking Siri.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
So George did. And Ringo said, that didn't sound so bad.
No shit.
And I said, yeah, motherfucker, because it ain't you, nigga.
Great guy, though.
Great guy. That is fascinating.
Niggas
say they were the worst musicians.
Quincy said, who gonna pop me, huh?
White
people gonna pop me?
Dog, white people worship the Beatles.
Who gonna pop me?
What about Cosby, though? What about it? He said, Bill Cosby said, but what about the alleged behavior of a friend of yours like Bill Cosby? It's hard to square what has been accused.
Oh, wait, we got to start up here, nigga. We've obviously been learning more lately about just how corrosive the entertainment industry can be for women. As someone who's worked in that business at the highest levels for so many years, do all the recent revelations come as a surprise?
No, man. Women had to put up with this fucked up shit. Women and brothers. We both dealing with the glass ceiling.
But what about the alleged behavior of a friend of yours like Bill Cosby? Is it hard to square what he's been accused of with the person you know?
Oh, it was all of them. Brett Ratner, Harvey Weinstein. Hell, Weinstein, he's a jive motherfucker. Wouldn't return 5 calls, a bullet.
He just throwing a nigga out there. What about Cosby, though?
What about it?
Were the allegations a surprise to you? You can't talk about this in public.
You can't talk about that.
Hell no, they were no surprise.
Oh my God.
Nigga.
Oh, and he also in his interview, someone said he fucked Ivanka. He was like, man, I used to date Ivanka Trump.
Nigga said, would you find Oprah as a good president? I want to see what he say about that.
He says, is U2 still making good music? Shakes head. He don't give a damn. Is Hollywood as bad with races the rest of the country? I knew that when you started scoring films, you'd hear producers say things like they didn't want a bluesy score, which was clear code speak. Are you still encountering that kind of racism? Mm-hmm. It's still fucked up. 1964, when I was in Vegas, there were places I wasn't supposed to go because I was black, but Sinatra fixed that for me. It takes individual efforts like that to change things. It takes white people to say to other white people, do you really want to live as a racist? Is that really what you believe? But every place is different. When I go to Dublin, Bono makes me stay at his castle because Ireland is so racist. Damn. Bono's my brother, man. He named his son after me. But then you go on and say U2 ain't making good music no more. That's how you know he just shooting his shit, dog.
Yep.
He just shooting his
shit. That's my nigga. But nah, them niggas ain't doing like they used to be,
dog.
And they know it. Right. I'm Quincy motherfucking Jones.
This is the legend maker.
Oh my God, we can't read this entire interview, but this is a goddamn.
This is the tea.
This is the tea of an interview. Y'all need to go read all this shit that Quincy just going in about. Oh my God, dog. Like I want to just stop and just see.
Well, another one that catches the eye. What happened to the color? Yeah, but what happened on The Color Purple that caused you to break down? What happened to him in The Color Purple?
What happened was that I was a producer on that movie, and everybody went on vacation after we finished filming. Everybody except me. I just stayed home and write an hour and 55 minutes of music for that movie. I was so fucking tired from doing that, I couldn't see. I put too much on my plate, and it took its toll. You learn from your mistakes, and I learned I couldn't do that again. Damn. I don't. You talk about being religious, dog. They said we about to open up Quincy Jones and all his bitches.
Right.
You feel me?
Right, boy. All my skeletons, everything I know. Michael Jackson, you cheap motherfucker.
Man, I wish I could be as freaking free. That's a free black man we watching.
Yeah.
That's a free black man.
Complete and utter freedom.
We watching a free black man just say whatever the fuck he feel, and you gonna have to deal with it. Ha, niggas.
I can appreciate the fuck out of that though. That's very interesting.
Quentin Tarantino is under a lot of scrutiny right now.
That's your boy. Django. That's your man's. Yeah. That's your man's.
I'm a fan of Quentin Tarantino, dog, but apparently, like, this all this shit once again all connects. Okay, so Uma Thurman finally came out talking about how Harvey Weinstein came at her, and you know what I mean, and like basically she. Like the thing is, it's been rumored that she was one of the top names that he came at. I feel like one of these pop-ups about to fuck with me. It been came out, but she didn't want to get into the particulars because it's just one of those things that, you know, she had trauma about it. And so she finally gave details on it, and she felt like, man, as a woman, she should have been said something, because since she never said something before, that allowed other girls after her to have this treatment from like getting like full-blown assaulted, all kind of crazy shit. So she said another time where she felt powerless outside of like some sexual shit was on the set of Kill Bill. Quentin Tarantino made her do this goddamn stunt that fucked up her knees, and she has like that still fucked her neck still messed up from it and everything too. Mm-hmm. So she was like, so many times as a woman, dog, there's things that we just be having to do that we get put in powerless situations so many times. She tired of that shit, and she never let that shit happen again. And that talk about that happening on Kill Bill had Tarantino having to speak on that. He admitted that he was sorry for doing that shit, but then you know how shit go. It was released this interview he had on Howard Stern where they were talking about Roman Polanski, and he was saying that 13-year-old that Roman Polanski was accused of raping wanted it from him, and it gets into that slippery slope of talk where, you know what I mean, people be making children like these sexual deviants when nigga you the grown up. Because the thing he was trying to explain was he counts rape as when you just. He said, don't just call it normal rape. Don't just call it rape. Rape is when you just run up, take it off a woman, and boom, boom, boom. He felt like statutory rape should have its own fucking thing. Shouldn't be. Look what it was. It was statutory rape. That's not quite the same thing. He had sex with a minor. All right. That's not rape. To me, when you use the word rape, you're talking about violent, throwing them down. Throwing the word rape around is like throwing the word racist around. It doesn't apply to everything that people use it for. And he said she wanted to have it. And I'm like, dude, like, come on.
This is not even a topic of conversation for the simple fact that, okay, granted, even if you didn't forcibly rape somebody telling you no, you still fucking had sex with a 13-year-old fucking girl.
Statutory what? What's the second word?
Rape.
Come on, son.
Like, you still fucked up supremely.
Like 40-something, dog.
You
like,
had sex with a child, son. Like, point blank. It stops right there, son. So what, you didn't rape or murder or anything, you fucked a kid.
Right.
You fucked a kid.
You're a pedophile,
you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, dog. No way. Fuck him.
And then anybody trying to defend it, like, you should have known that's even if in your brain statutory rape is different from aggressive rape or whatever. You should. That's still some
Right.
shit that you
That's
shouldn't
of
even
no
be trying. It's of no
consequence.
consequence.
It's of no
You shouldn't be trying to
consequence.
defend it, and y'all should not be sexualizing these girls. That's like you on. That's like getting mad at a 4-year-old. You know what I mean? Like at a certain level of childhood to freaking adulthood, you should already know as an adult that's a child. Even if that
Right.
child has a crush on you, is attracted to you, that don't mean never
That
mind.
means nothing.
That is a fucking child that has a damn crush. You should not take the motherfucker seriously as you would an adult.
Full
you would
stop.
punish a child. You wouldn't even come on, dog.
With Tarantino saying this, I bet he fucked some child up in like one of them foreign places when he shot them films at.
With that type of phrasing, yeah.
Yeah, dog.
And I'm not gonna put that on him, but with that type of phrasing, like
son,
you are very open to it. It seems. Talking about some she wanted to fucking
She wanted to have it,
as
boy.
if that
What?
means anything.
What?
Like that actually means anything.
But 12-year-old got a crush and you a 45-year-old man. Does that mean you got to fuck her?
Son, he didn't fuck the little 12-year-olds in other countries where it's legal to do that
Who
shit.
said it had to be other countries, dog? America
I mean, I
is
ain't
showing
saying
us.
here, but I'm
America
just
is
saying,
showing
like-
us that he could have possibly had another little 14-year-old right next to Roman Polanski. For all the fuck we know. Like, you just never know right now. So, like, this shit's happening under our own roof. And it's just a trip that, dog, like these... I'm a fan of yours. Like, I mean, it's like... It's,
They got
it's
another one of your heroes down.
Nigga.
Bow!
But hey, if you're a creep,
fuck
you're a
it.
creep.
Lay him down, dog.
You a motherfucking
Yeah,
creep.
he
You a
is.
motherfucking
He
creep,
a
son.
creep.
I ain't about to freaking
Lay him
like
down, dog.
shed tears for niggas saying, doing, and painting themselves in creepy
Not that,
ass
dog.
lights.
Line is drawn, son. No way.
Black Twitter go in on the Today Show for that dumbass white Nefertiti they tried to throw at us.
That is
did
not
entertain
Nefertiti.
that.
That is
I did
not
not
Nef- that-
entertain that shit.
During Black History Month though, y'all.
That is
Are y'all trolling? Really?
For
Yeah,
Black
y'all
History
fucking
Month, who in
trolling?
Black History Month, and y'all got the nerve to put out this white ass Nefertiti and try to tell us, come on, for real, y'all. It was so funny. Coda was up there like, guess I'm just gonna do my job up here, but
Let
that
me see it. I gotta
is.
see it.
They
Because I didn't see
just-
the live video. I just saw the picture.
They just tried to take one of the most prominent black women in all of world history
One of, but they always do that shit. You feel
and
me?
fucking
And whitewashed the
Bleacher.
shit out of it.
Yeah, that's why I like that that whole thing about where they showed all those black women like Rihanna and such being the bomb. Like niggas said, Harpo, who is this woman? Queen Nefertiti? No. Like of course Black Twitter had to, had their little say, dog. And I'm just saying the audacity, dog. Like, really?
yeah, it's
Y'all-
ballsy. That was ballsy. Y'all tried that.
Nah, that's more like fucking Queen Nina.
People even know him. Somebody says because she's from the 7th War, it must be. But like, New Orleans joke, if y'all don't get that, you ain't from here, it's cool. But
That's too funny,
That's
boy.
funny.
and when people bring up like how Egyptians of the day are lighter, dog, it's from niggas being colonized and shit. Dog, the original Egyptians were dark. You know what I mean? Even they had the thing come out recently about Britain's first man looking like me with a perm. Blue eyes.
Why do we still have to say in 2018 that the first Egyptians were fucking black? Like, why is that still a point of fucking contention?
When
dog?
we get into our
Like,
question of the day, dog, we gonna get into a lot of shit on just dealing with that, dog. That's gonna be a segue we gonna get into. Let me see if I got everything. I saw Trump hair bullshit. That shit was hilarious, dog. Trump hair looked like
it looked kind of gross, really.
it looked like an old vagina.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
Well, that's what. Hey, he's a pussy anyway. Last story in the starter section. It's been a very long starter section, but it is what it is. Dog, I ain't tripping. Y'all heard about that woman who gave birth in the airport bathroom and left her abandoned baby there with a note?
Not surprising, Brenda.
Did they find her?
Airport security received a 911 call from someone who discovered the baby at the changing table near baggage claim, and they immediately began investigating. They found bloody clothes. Like this is fucked up. Like,
Did they fucking find the lady?
it doesn't look like it. Hold on, let me make sure.
We need to find her, dog. Like, that is child neglect. Like, that's all types of charges.
Nope,
I
they
feel
still in
like.
search. They still in search.
Nah, she needs to be fucking.
Nigga, this is
found.
what motherfuckers is doing out here. Like,
It's horrible.
right, what in the world, nigga? Hope they find that goofy ass lady, dog. Come on.
I don't know what's going on in her mind. I ain't gonna judge Brenda.
Anyway, let's get to bats. Nerd out moment, dog. I just don't have a
No rebuttal.
no rebuttal whatsoever. Whatever, man.
Brittany's got a baby, but Brittany's barely got a brain.
That was like the most worst segue to get into bats nerd out moment,
Yeah,
like
can we do a rewind?
ever.
No, fuck it.
Trump's hair.
Fuck it, we'll do it.
I got nothing. I got like, oh, shout out to Nasty Jhene Aiko, bro. Like, nigga, her like she wrote on freaking on Big Sean. One he put up a picture and she wrote on that bitch. Ooh, I love sitting on that face.
Ooh.
You hear me? I love when you looking up at me. I'm like, ooh, I just love seeing pretty girls be so bad. That was like yes.
That's
I want to
bad
hump.
freak
I
out
want to hump that face. How you look at me right before I sit on your face. She put this on his Insta. And I was like, ha, nigga, nigga, like a pure baby angel. Talk your shit, Jhene. Cool. Shout out to my nigga Wonder Rhymer, dog. He always say that shit. Talk your shit, man. Talk your shit, man. Straight
As
up
we're
and down.
speaking right now, he's already caught a flight.
Since Ben. But yeah, now we can really get into Bats Nerd Out moment.
Bats Nerd Out moment. Bats Nerd Out.
Bats Nerd Out moment. Bats Nerd Out moment. Bats Nerd Out moment. Bats Nerd Out. Bats Nerd Out moment. Bats Nerd Out moment. Bats Nerd Out moment.
So, in this motherfucking Bats Nerd Out moment, dog, did y'all see the Venom trailer?
Nope.
A lot of nerds are pissed off because there's something specifically missing in the Venom trailer.
Spider-Man?
Venom? And they be clowning the fuck out of Sony for releasing a Venom trailer that has no Venom.
Zero Venom.
So we gonna pull this trailer up and play it for y'all. And y'all, y'all give that bitch a quick look too. Like, let me see if y'all have any interest in this movie.
I mean, I like Venom. It's a vicious ass character. So.
Everyone's got their thing.
San Fran.
Allegedly.
Maybe it's a breakup, a death, an accident. Whatever it is, you used to be one thing. Now, you're something else. We all have our own problems. Our own issues. Our own demons.
Alright, question.
Who wants to go first?
Question. Are they switching up Venom's story?
What you mean?
Like he got operated on to be Venom instead of like coming from Spider-Man shit, or did they kidnap Spider-Man's Venom or something? Like what the fuck
they switching up the story, yeah.
So alright, that's one.
But that's not what they're even talking about right now.
I mean, I know, but that's one that struck me like, damn, alright, they fucking up the origin.
Well, we don't know what they're exactly doing exactly.
All right,
they are switching up some of the origin, but there's also this rumor that Spider-Man might just be in it, so we're going to have to see what happens. I don't know.
2, with a trailer like that, dog, all you had to do is show Venom's face for a little bit, even his tongue, and that been good enough for me.
They didn't give us no Venom.
They didn't give us nothing.
What you saying, D? Oh, you got more? I'm sorry.
No, that was it. That shit was dry to bone. That shit was dry.
I was just going to say, number one, I like seeing the Venom life form thing.
The symbiote
moving
around.
on.
The symbiote.
The symbiote. Yeah, I did like the visual. That looked pretty neat. But I kind of feel like the trailer is just like not fair. Like if y'all gonna do a trailer like that where it's just like, you know, foreshadowing and things like that, they should have at least flashed the Venom's fucking face in action at the very end.
Yeah.
Like at least, like, give them something, dog. Flash it and then be done, you know?
I also want to add that maybe, like, they're coming out with a couple other commercials to back it up with it. Maybe there's, like, a teaser for a teaser, you know what I'm saying?
That's not the point. This is your first trailer of Venom.
I know,
and you have no Venom. Like, that's most likely their plan, but it's still, that's what everybody's saying. Like, here go one of these tweets. Sony exec 1. Think we need to put a shot of Venom in the Venom trailer? Sony exec 2. Nah. Somebody else. Man, I wasn't sure about that Venom trailer until it included that shot of Eddie Brock just kind of walking around, followed by that shot of Eddie Brock walking into a convenience store. Got me hyped. I mean, if I were doing a Venom trailer, I'd probably tease the actual symbiote since it's what makes the character fun and unique and lots of people don't know about it. But maybe there's a big audience for Tom Hardy and a CT scanner. Oh, man. Of course people are salty about no actual symbiote Venom in the teaser. That's why it's called a teaser. But still, you got to tease what we get supposed to see because, I hate to go in on it because like I worked on this project, like I had a day on that bitch, so I came and talk about it specifically on story wise. But and I don't want to go in because niggas like, oh shit, let's cut him out the movie. He was talking shit. But my nigga, like as a fan, like y'all saying, like it's because this don't feel like a teaser. It's like usually teasers be like 20 seconds. 30 seconds. This bitch went a little bit over a minute. If you gonna give me over a minute,
you got to flash or something.
You can flash me.
That was a commercial, dog.
You can even show me him like the goo, the symbiote coming onto his face before he turned into him.
There was only
and
like
then
a
go
little
off.
bit in like the neck, but
I didn't see that.
It needed more though. Like come up to the fucking chin or something.
It was all implications. Everything was implied.
If you knew nothing about Venom,
then
you had
know
no
nothing.
clue what the hell was going on. You see Tom Too Hardy walking around and flipping out. That's all you see, and it's like, damn, y'all.
No fair, dog.
Especially for the first time out at bat, and y'all, and it's a project. It's a property. I mean to say that a lot of people was already kind of ho hum on when it was announced. Like, y'all sure y'all want to do Venom without Spider-Man specifically? You know what I mean? It's already a gamble of a project, man. Your first trailer gotta get people.
You gotta be hyped about Venom.
Yeah. Because the spectacle is seeing Venom, and like we're saying, maybe you are trying to hold your cards, but D-Mac, you said it, a Flash. Joe, you said it just like you even said it too, like a flash, a little something, like
dog. You could have
a tongue.
He could have stuck his tongue out, you know what I'm saying?
Like there's like multiple.
His eyes could have changed. That nigga claws or something, whatever the fuck could have happened, dog. Because the thing is, dog, if you like you said, it's meant for everyone to get on board with it, especially since it's a new story. And if you're not a fan, you need that. Because if you're a fan, of course you can put some of the pieces together of what's going to happen.
Yeah. Right.
But you can't. We're just supposed to hit across the board. So Sony, what are you really trying to do? I know what you're not doing. You're not doing what Marvel doing.
Ooh.
Well.
And even
but I still need you to hire me though.
Yeah, man. And as we get into Fox, man, Deadpool dropped his newest trailer, highlighting Cable, and I thought,
let's see it.
All right, 20th Century Fox.
Deadpool 2,
Marvel, the Empire.
I was born into war, bred into it.
Nice.
People think they understand pain, but they have no concept of it.
The niggas start talking like that.
What's the most pain you've ever felt? Maybe the kind that leaves you more machine than man.
Wait, no. What in the actual ass? Dale, why are the visual effects not done? It's a metal arm. It's not like we're trying to remove a mustache.
Superman.
Fuck it.
That's a
I'll
shot
do it
at
myself.
I'm Cable, and I'm from the future, and I like blowing shit up.
Pew, 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 pew. Reach for the sky!
Oh, no. Pause. He's wearing a Woody costume. I love it. He taking shots at the Disney merger buying Marvel and shit. He's wearing a Woody costume, Toy Story.
I love it.
Deadpool in a Woody costume, ignorance.
Oh, Sheriff Deadpool.
You know, you're a lot taller in the...
Shut up, you little asshole. Take this.
Oh! Regeneration powers, activate!
That's not something you say.
Zip it, Cable! I got the stones to help you.
This is also meta. He said have the stones to help you. He's talking about the Infinity Stones because the actor playing Cable, Josh Brolin, also plays Thanos, who's got to get the Infinity Stones in Avengers. This shit is fucking hilarious, dog. I got some stones for you. Ignorant, dog.
No biting. You're done already? Oh, wow, that was unrealistically fast. Okay, hit it.
Pause. Did y'all see Terry Crews? Terry
No,
Crews.
where
Terry
that?
Crews is in this movie, nigga.
That just flashed me.
Bam! Look at Terry Crews, bitch. Come on, Terry Crews.
Why?
Terry Crews getting that money. Zazie Beetz get that money. Come on, y'all, get that money.
Get clapped.
Your time's up, you dumb fuck.
Well, that's just lazy writing.
What about that Desert Eagle?
How y'all feel about that Deadpool trailer?
That makes niggas want to go see a motherfucking
Exactly.
movie.
Motherfucking
exactly. Rude but clever. You know what I'm saying? Got some action, got some of everything.
Right.
Deadpool with no mask on.
Meta
It's
jokes.
like, yes.
Zazie Beetz busting a gun as Domino.
Big natural hair looking all
Oh,
nice.
God. Terry Crews.
Stones for you. No, that was just
That's
cleverly.
clever as fuck, though. While wearing the Woody costume because not because Disney bought Fox, nigga, like that. It's because it's the Fox Marvel imprint. Disney bought Fox, Marvel bought Fox, nigga. Come on, wow.
Yeah, real nice.
Infinity Stones.
I'm here for it.
Big ups to you, Deadpool. I'm here for it. Josh Brolin got a pretty big May. Like he's gonna have a pretty.
Oh yeah, and that fucking
he's
Cable
Thanos
looks
and
awesome.
Cable,
That
and
shit
Cable looks badass
disgusting.
as the fuck. Yo, I can't wait.
But you hear that talk, bro? I was like, oh, bro, when the nigga start talking, I was born and bred in this.
Hey, we about to be clapping niggas.
Nigga, we about to be clapping niggas, dog. But next up, dog, apparently Joaquin Phoenix is in talks to possibly play Joker and that Joker movie, that standalone Joker movie that people talking about that might be produced by Scorsese. Joaquin Phoenix is in talks to play the Clown Prince of Crime in Warner Brothers and Todd Phillips' untitled Joker movie. While studio negotiations are not yet underway, Phillips has made it clear that Phoenix is the top choice to star, and sources now tell Variety that after thinking it over, Phoenix had agreed to the role, but WB has no comment. He's on board. Phillips is on board to co-write and direct the movie. Phillips had met with Phoenix before the new year and was just waiting for the studio go-ahead, sources say. Inside stressed that Jared Leto, who starred in Suicide Squad as the Joker, is still on the board as a character in the DC universe, and that this Phoenix movie would have no effect on what happens with Leto's character in future DC films. The movie would fall under a yet-to-be-announced new banner of DC Comics, which would give the studio the opportunity to expand the canon of the iconic comic book characters with unique story angles that aren't included in its current cinematic universe. Jared Leto most recently played the Joker in Suicide Squad and is likely to reprise a role in Suicide Squad 2, but will not be featured in this film. Rumors circulated that DiCaprio was the first person approached to star in the film, but that didn't pan out. So, yeah, man, this is some shit, dog. I could see Joaquin Phoenix whooping a fire-ass Joker.
Yeah, I wonder how he would choose to do it.
I could really see him whooping that bitch, honestly, dog. Like
King Phoenix, give me the name of what he's been in, because his name ain't ringing right now.
You know Joaquin Phoenix, dog?
He kind of gives me
he's intense.
Nicholson did it.
He played who? This nigga, man.
He looks like a million
He was
white people.
in Manchurian, he's in buku.
He even buku shit. I'm about to say
He's always look like he's the bad guy thing. Is he always the bad guy?
He was in that movie that put Russell Crowe on. What's that? That Gladiator. He was in Gladiator.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, as the what you call him? As the Caesar.
King.
Yeah, the Emperor.
He played in Walk the Line as your boy Johnny Cash.
He was Johnny Cash?
Yeah.
I think he
Oh
might
man, that's why his face is a chameleon.
Like his big brother River Phoenix was real big in the 80s, and he died. He overdosed. And and what's funny is River Phoenix, if River Phoenix would have still been living, dog, Leonardo DiCaprio's career would have been very different, because a lot of roles that River was getting, Leo was like the number 2 for, but they picked River. And when River died, Leo got a lot of those roles, like Basketball Diaries, like certain roles that put Leo on was for River first. And Joaquin kept acting like his big brother, and he's a very intense ass freaking actor. Like he's really good.
Now see that face. Yeah, that guy.
Man. I could see him doing a really because I wasn't amped to see a Joker origin film. I just wasn't you feel me? But
why not?
I'm just not that interested.
I like origins.
Yeah,
I like to see how shit started.
Yeah, but I don't want to see
Joker doesn't have an origin.
Of course he doesn't have an origin.
If they establish at the top that this is just one of many possible origins,
yeah,
it's just for funsies.
Yeah, I'll accept
even the movie at the end where it's all could be
That's easier to do. It's easier to do in comics because as comic readers, we know that there's like non-canonical tales and there's Elseworld tales and shit. But to the moviegoers, to this day, some people think still from Batman '89 that Joker killed Batman parents. So it's like, you know what I mean? Once you put it in the movie verse, some people aren't like nerds about it, and they just go on and tell their kids, oh yeah, this is how Joker came, even though, hold up, we don't have no clear definition. So I just hope they just make that in the movie. We have no clear definition, because it'll be fun to watch. Don't get it twisted. I love Elseworlds tales in comics. I love just watching what ifs. Those can be very fun. It's just, it just made me nervous. It's just on the strength of we gonna have 2 Jokers in cinema, and if they cast wrong, it's fucked. But Joaquin Phoenix, I think, would be.
I think he was slaughtering.
I think in the right direction, dog. If you
I think
you might not even want to see Leto no more after
that's
that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they don't want it. Dog, he might kill Leto.
You feel me? So his casting is what just made me curious. Put it like that. There's a live action Kim Possible possibly on the way.
I was never into that.
Well, just saying. Shouts out to you.
I was just saying.
Shouts out to you, Kim Possible fans.
Yeah.
Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
Yeah, sorry.
If you want to page me, it's okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so I guess you used to watch it.
It's in my era.
It's in his era, definitely. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just not even gonna get to the story. Next story.
Oh no, man, you can.
You hurt my feelings. Hey guys, just go Google it, okay? Just go freaking Google it.
I just want to keep it G. I didn't watch Kim Possible, but the song or the other thing that it started was just a hooky ass song.
Okay.
Like, really
how could you know the song without ever watching it?
Because it just wasn't my show to watch. I didn't afford.
But how could you know the song if you didn't watch it?
Because it'll come on, I'll listen to the song, and then I'm gone.
Where did it come on?
Disney Channel. You had to see at least one episode.
I seen a few.
Okay, there we go. But you say you weren't a fan.
Yeah,
that's what you mean to say. Okay, because you can't tell me I've never seen it to give me the song word for word.
Yeah, so what you like heard on the fucking radio?
My son had the kids by.
What's the stitch?
You can be quoting and tell me you ain't never seen it.
So tonight on the Hot 8 at 8, we got the Kim Possible opening theme. Y'all rock
Call
to this one.
Meet me if you want to reach.
That's not how it go. You fucking it all up,
nigga. That's the breakdown. That's in the breakdown, nigga. I remember that shit.
So you used to watch it?
I did. I did. I used to watch that American Dragon, son.
American Dragon was pretty cool.
What the fuck?
Nigga, son, dude. Nigga, I watched cartoons up until getting still older than Disney, Nickelodeon. It was wild. I used to watch a lot of
American
shit.
Dragon was this like kid who used to skateboard. It's like, I think, Japanese kid.
Yeah, it was a Japanese
what
kid.
Channel?
It was on
Disney.
And he used to turn
I
into a
didn't
dragon.
really watch a lot of Disney Channel, but I love Disney movies.
You ever watch Danny Phantom?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Danny Phantom came like in your era.
I didn't watch Danny
I like
Phantom.
Danny Phantom. That shit was tight. The Fairly Odd Parents was hilarious.
I do like Fairly Odd Parents.
That shit was
I
fucking
caught a
hilarious.
couple of episodes of that.
I wasn't into Jimmy Neutron though.
Nah.
I caught a couple of those.
The graphics of it was looking to me.
It was weird. It's just not my thing. I don't like them overly 3D cartoons all the time.
Right.
Like,
But I mean, throughout those era when them things coming out, I will always be a diehard, I guess, Cartoon Network fan.
Me too. Likewise.
I like them all. I watched all.
I watched them all. I ain't gonna lie, I watched them all. I really did.
I just didn't watch Disney Channel ones like hard up.
But Cartoon Network, I even watched all the channels of shit where it was like the poor channels where cartoons was like, damn, what the fuck is this? What kind of cartoon is this? When did this come out? But
cartoon watching, motherfucker.
But somehow Cartoon Network has a strong place in my heart, in my memories as well.
Like, Eddie.
Boom.
Cartoon Network.
I used to watch Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Ooh,
I love
Space Ghost. Man, you gonna make me watch that now.
Nigga, but yeah, shouts out to Boondock and shit. Shouts out to Black Dynamite, man. I watched that movie recently. I was like, oh my God, because I ain't watched it in a few years. I remember when Black Dynamite first dropped, though, I was so in love with that fucking film, son. Nice. So in coming back to it after not seeing it in years, it still holds up. Go watch it if you haven't seen it in a while. Black Dynamite 2 is coming soon. So now is the perfect time to watch Black Dynamite 1. One thing, I saw a few of the episodes of the cartoon, but I'm about to watch them all. I didn't even know they had 2 seasons of it. Like, I thought it had 1 season, it had 2. So I watched a couple episodes of season 1 and I liked them. I just didn't keep up with them. But watching those couple episodes, it was such a natural success of the Boondocks.
You think the cops can shoot a ninja in the back and get away with it?
That shit was so well done.
It was clever and well done. And I'll ask this on Facebook, though. Why is Michael Jai White so underrated? He can do it all.
Yeah, that is so not fair. Like, me being a martial artist my fucking self, dog. Like, I don't think Michael Jai White gets the credit that he fucking deserves.
He just
like,
really
that
does
shit is not easy, son. Like, he be doing some shit.
And just in general,
he's
a great dramatic actor. He's a great comedic actor. He's a martial artist, like you said. He can do it all. He's a handsome brother. I mean, like, dude, like, why doesn't he get the roles and the respect? Because it fucked him over on Dark Knight. When I saw him in the Dark Knight, I was like, oh shit, yeah, Michael Jai White, and this bitch, and they just killed him. He had one flip out moment to be an angry black man, then he got murdered. And I'm like, son, bro, like, there have been opportunities that you could have given.
My nigga was Spawn.
I mean, Spawn flop. But
I still like his character.
He was
Spawn.
nice in Mike Tyson. That's an underrated performance.
I ain't see him in Mike Tyson.
That was in the 90s. That was in the 90s. He played Mike Tyson.
What?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Okay, we just educated 2 niggas on this podcast.
Oh yeah, man, get up on it, son. So
Right.
shouts out to Michael Jai White, another underrated nigga that I watched Hollywood Shuffle today for the very first time. Every black actor in the world is required watching. You have to watch Hollywood Shuffle. Nigga, yes. It's required watching. That's all I'm gonna say. Shouts out to Robert Townsend. And his last up in Bats Nerd Out moment is a Black Panther petition from this Christian activist group. And I'm like,
it's real?
Yeah, man.
It's real.
Welcome, my fellow followers of the Lord, our Savior Jesus Christ. Thank you for joining our fight against the sinful movie that is the Black Panther. As everyone knows by now, Marvel was acquired by the liberal mega propaganda machine Disney. That's right, the same company that owns CNN, ABC, and our nation's biggest distraction, ESPN. They're always trying to push their views on us as well as blatant racism. The racism in the well-documented, going back to the 30s. Just check out the videos on YouTube. This year they've gone too far. They're bringing out a movie glorifying the known hate group known as the Black Panthers. Oh my God. We will not stand for this, so you know this, white. We will boycott, protest, and spread the word of Jesus to these monsters at the Big Mouth Air Corporation. They're evil. Again, thank you for joining our cause. And what kills me is this. Y'all wasn't boycotting none of the other Disney movies. Why all of a sudden when you make Black Panther, these motherfuckers
because they have it confused with the Black Panthers.
No, it's because it's black. Y'all want
because
excuse.
It's black.
And
That's
y'all want
all
excuse,
it's about,
nigga.
son. That is the only thing this is about, son.
Because it's black, y'all.
It's black.
It's black, y'all.
And it's blacker than black because it's back, y'all.
It is blickety black, y'all.
Black and I'm black and I'm back.
Video just cracked me up,
Man, we'll have to get
That's
out of this.
Alan Payne is an underrated ass actor too, son.
He is. He really is.
I fucks with Alan Payne,
is
son.
very underrated. I also just watched New Jack because I'm on a black movie Blackout. I've been watching Tales from the Hood. I've been watching New Jack City recently. Black Dynamite recently. Hollywood Shuffle today. I'm just going all black movies, all black.
The only
films.
bad acting in New Jack City is Ice-T.
Though,
but that's in Ice-T's beginning times.
Nigga, like New Jack City was a black mafia film, and it don't
It
really
was.
get the respect it deserves. Because unlike A Menace to Society or Boys in the Hood, those are hood films. No, this bitch was straight legit. It was like watching Goodfellas. It really was like watching Goodfellas. Because when I first saw New Jack City as a kid, I hadn't seen Goodfellas yet. So as an adult, as later in my teens, when I saw Goodfellas, now I'm affected by that. So going back and watching New Jack, it made me re-respect how they made a black mafia film. Like that was a mwah.
When I watched New Jack City for the first time, which I watched it first, and I watched Goodfellas, I automatically put them on the same level of just like niggas coming up from the top.
See, I ain't watched Goodfellas as a child.
But then I also watched Godfather as a child too, so I've been watching niggas from the bottom. Like in any kind of
I saw Scarface as a child, so I would compare it to that to a degree. But see, to me, Scarface not a mafia movie. You know what I mean? That just that's a movie. That's a come up film, really.
Yes.
He wasn't mafia. He was coming up, nigga. He made his own.
Yeah, it wasn't mafia.
Yeah,
it wasn't mafia. He went against the mafia actually because that's what killed him was the
fucking with the Colombians and shit, nigga. So it's like but watching that was like watching Scarface. It was ironic that he would watch this. Nino Brown would watch Scarface, and so I'm more than sure they were comparing. Like they
the gangster element.
It's just gangster, dog. That great acting as well. Like you said, Ice-T wasn't the best. But he didn't suck. And there's so many other great actors, and it was just, dog. Like, y'all should, anybody out here, it's February, man, and in light of Black Panther coming out, man, go watch some black movies, man. Oh, and I also watched Love Jones recently, which was another underrated movie.
And he's an underrated actor, too.
Oh, Lorenz Tate?
Yep.
Lorenz Tate was the man in the 90s.
Yeah, Lorenz Tate's nice, man.
In the 90s, but like something happened in the early 2000s, he like really fell off, man.
I don't know what it was. I gotta look at it. Did you say something? I don't know.
He didn't do nothing, bro. It's just, black actors in Hollywood, dog. Is what happens. He's been making a comeback recently. I mean, he was on Girls Trip. He's on some TV show right now as a regular.
He just did the Bounce TV Awards.
I know you fucking lying. GTF.
So I was very happy for that, bro. I was very happy for that.
Not the Bounce fucking TV Awards. Lorenz, don't listen to this nigga, dog.
Where you go, like, my nigga having a comeback, man. My nigga career back on track, nigga. Man, I mean, he was at the Bounce TV Awards.
Fucking right, son.
He's the host.
He's
the host.
That's what's up, dog. Get in there for the black people, son. No,
fuck that. Bounce TV was putting out Living Single before Hulu was and giving that shit out for free.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
We need to put more respect on Bounce TV.
Fucking right, dog. It just funny because it's called Bounce TV.
But it's currently not like prestigious, and you threw it out there like it is. Like I didn't even know there was a Bounce TV Awards, nigga.
This might be the first one.
I ain't say they virgins to me.
Virgins, nigga. And Bob TV play classic movies, so of course a lot he there grab Lorenz Tate. He probably all over their classic.
It plays only black shit.
So
except for the movies when they run out of too many black movies.
If you're watching a black marathon, you gonna see you some goddamn Lorenz, goddamn it.
Yeah.
Impossible, son. Lorenz helped shape our view on black men growing up. If you was a black boy growing up in the 90s.
Boy, what? Yeah. Menace to Society, Inkwell,
Dead Presidents, Frankie Lyman. You hear me?
Come on now.
Come on. So anyway, that was Bats Nerd Out Moment. As we get out of here, man, as we get out of this piece, dog, we getting into the question of the day, which is deriving, as usual, many times from Bats' crazy-ass Facebook wall. And,
that should be too lit, bro.
Man,
that should be a fucking segment. Bats Wall.
The wall of bats. The wall of bats, nigga. Like, I shared this article about Cardi B saying that, like, cause people come at her neck talking about why you gonna be claiming black, and she like, I thought you already knew I was black. Why I gotta come out and be like, I'm black, y'all, basically. And that stirred up this age-old debate to a degree of how American blacks apparently feel like if you're not American, you ain't black. And that's so weird to me. That brought on to discussion, dog, what is blackness?
I thought she was born here.
She was.
So
funny enough. Funny, but the conversation went left, but like there was a girl that kept on saying, Jhene, as a matter of fact, PNC, kept on saying, but she was born here. Like, y'all exactly like she wasn't born here. But like, so like that's the question that's posed, like, what is blackness to you?
Say something.
Because many times people try to box that shit and they try to throw the transracial epidemic in there. And I'm like, my nigga, you can't throw that transracial shit about blackness. Because what pissed me off about a lot of white people that talk about, well, I identify, I'm black, is y'all always go to the stereotype of black. When they got black wager from Gucci Mane and Wayne Brady, they got you can be black.
Just what the fuck we are,
nigga. You born like, you know what I mean? It's just a trip to me when people try to associate if you born in the hood, you black, and white people born in the hood get to be black. It's like, no, nigga, no. It's not with that fuck shit, man.
You a hood nigga, but you ain't
a hood white
nigga.
Motherfucker.
Yeah,
that's what you are.
They are black,
son. And they feel like, and someone was saying they feel like if you don't have the American experience, you can't be black. What I'm saying is, blackness is the world over. Anti-blackness is the world over.
Blackness is not a fucking environment.
You hear me? It's not about, because that's like saying Idris Elba ain't black, even though he was born in the UK. That's like looking at an African person and saying you ain't black because you was born in Africa. Are you kidding me? Now it's fucked up. That, you know what I mean? I always say American blacks are the orphans of history. You feel me? It's fucked up. We got our history cut off from us. So yeah, American blacks, our own culture. We are our own thing. But just because we are American blacks don't make people across the world that's also dealing with the same type of oppression, the same type of bullshit around the world. Whether we talking about the Brazilians, whether we talk about the black Asians, whether we talk about the black Hispanics, whether we talk about the black whoever the fuck. You hear me? In Australia, whatever the fuck you want to talk about, dog. There's blackness every goddamn where, dating back to the goddamn Moors. Nigga, come on, son.
Just because they frying a chicken a different way out there, don't mean they ain't black.
It just was a trippy ass frame of mind that I was watching us debate about. So I said I was gonna ask y'all niggas on here, how would you define it? If you could define it.
This is how I define it. One, in two ways for me. One, black is definitely cultural. You know what I'm saying? So it's across the board, just off the skin tone alone. And two, anywhere you can go that a nigga can be treated like a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Then you're black. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't talking about like poor white trash and anything. I'm talking about like, no, get stereotypes of racism. If you get this across the board, across the world, then that you're black. Because across the world, the board, like there's racism throughout the world.
Because equating poverty to black people is racist as fuck. And just saying that because you're a poor white person, that mean we can classify you as black? Fuck that. Like, what? What you saying, D-Mac?
Nigga, we black, dog. It's what the fuck we were born as, dog. Like, we have darker skin. It's in the fucking liquid in our veins, dog. And it's like, no matter where you're fucking from.
Or where that boat dropped your ancestors off at.
Dog, like, no matter what country you in, dog, like, you are going to deal with that, dog. Like, that shit is going to affect your fucking life.
You know, I'm gonna have to deal with that.
But you are still black. It's in your blood. You know what I'm saying? You may not necessarily deal with some of the black things as far as having darker skin.
But you got a whole other journey as a light-skinned black person.
Right.
That a white person can't understand.
Journey.
A white man can't understand your journey as a biracial black person. Like, biracial. They can't understand it, like, you know what I mean? And it's
Not
still
at
that's
all.
still a part of blackness. Because that's another thing about blackness. We got layered issues within our own community. When we talk about colorism, when we talk about our ignorance by our biracial brothers and sisters and shit.
Which
When
is
we
why
talk
you cannot
about
define this shit.
you
Like, there's
can't
too
put
many fucking layers to it, dog. Like, it would take hours to, like, really just come down to
And
the
yes,
actual
black culture in
come down.
America is different, dog. But it's culture, heritage, like, you know what I mean? Heritage, culture, ethnicity. These things are not all fucking inclusive. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They got like where you're from don't define it. Because once again, me and you talking about this shit off mic the other day, D-Mac. For years, I had never seen a dark skinned Brazilian. Because they hide them motherfuckers in the media. When you talk about the Latinos, we talk about this with your girl a few episodes ago about how if you look at the telenovela, they never have dark-skinned black Latinos, even though they're all over that place. I ain't never, dog, like, I'm gonna get to that Negra shit, but like, yeah, and like the black Asians, I ain't see dark-skinned Asians until I was like late in my teens and shit. I was like in my 20s.
I was tripped out, son. Like, this happened to me like maybe 2 or 3 months ago. I was at Lowe's looking for something, dog. 2 dudes look just like me and you, son. Like black Americans, dog.
Yeah.
They wasn't saying nothing, but they was just like walking around, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was just 2 fucking dudes, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to find some tools or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was somebody fucking pawpaw, you know what I'm saying? These niggas went to speaking in the most heaviest fucking Spanish.
Yeah.
Big Mexican, like heavy Mexican accent.
Right.
And that shit tripped me out. I was like, whoa, fuck. Like, I knew they spoke English and was from the fucking hood. I knew that shit in my fucking mind, son. Them niggas was Mexicans,
They
dog.
was black and Spanish, dog.
You know
like,
what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, dog, they fucking deal with some shit, dog. Where they from?
They do. It's documented. Like Jhene Graber said a beautiful thing. She was like, bro, like an elephant born in Japan, born in Africa, born in Australia, is still a goddamn elephant.
And that's my point.
You
That's
know
why.
what I mean?
That's what I'm
you
saying.
You can't take their blackness from them just because they weren't born in America, dog.
Right,
And just
that's
because
stupid.
we started getting, like, somebody was on my wall talking about, well, the concept of being called black was started during the civil rights era, and we decided in the not be called. I'm like, nigga, when we was calling ourselves color, guess what? We were still black. We was calling ourselves African Americans, or we was calling ourselves Negroes, guess what? We were still black. You hear me? Like you said with that Negra shit. That was just, we was getting
That
called
shit
black.
translated to
Before
black.
we decided to call ourselves black in the 60s or whatever, we were being called black and we were black, dog. Just because you have a name for something, certain things predate everything. Like I say, you talking about the Moors. Moor, what was another term for Moor is dark one. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Black.
What are we talking about?
Blackness has been, and what troubles me is this. It's almost like when you try to make blackness only an American thing, that's when you accept that you're minuscule. That's when you accept that you're the minority. Because here we're the minority, but to the rest of the world, we are a strong majority, us colored folk.
And
You
like,
feel
what's
me? And by
even-
allowing yourselves to just be in that box and think that you only can be black if you're American, and not seeing your black brother over here and over there and over there as your black brother, you fucking thinking too small and you're wasting our power. What you saying?
Not only too fucking small, very fucking dangerously, because also if you think like that, that means you think that our history starts with the fucking white people who brought us here.
Which is troubling. Which our school systems teach. You learn
Like
about
what?
slavery. You learn about slavery and civil rights before you ever learn about
So, like,
African
that's
kings.
our
Shit,
fucking roots.
these
Our fucking
days,
roots is
slavery.
fucking slavery?
Bruh.
Nah, no, not here for us.
They don't even
Sorry,
want to
guys.
talk about the true slavery. They say in some schools they even taking that shit out. They
Right,
try to like
yeah.
They try to
double
pass
file
that
shit.
on,
Clips of that
pass that
shit,
shit on with the
yeah.
Native Americans as they kind of like left. They didn't want to be here anymore. It wasn't a Trail of Tears. They just kind of dipped on out of here.
All this coded ass language and shit, dog.
But yeah, dog.
And I feel like if you got African DNA and Negroid features and you don't have privilege, nigga, you are black, nigga. No matter where you got dropped off at, no matter what language you fucking speak, you are black, dog.
Black.
Some things it just is, and it's a beautiful thing that you could take 2 of the darkest motherfuckers and make the lightest baby ever. You could take 2 of the lightest motherfuckers and make the darkest baby ever, dog. There's something about this black shit that transcends, which is why you find that all the earliest man was fucking dark, was fucking black. So do not try to say or deny blackness because once again, our ancestors, because we don't know our history. It's not our fault we don't know our history. It's not our other people. It's not black people in other parts of the country, parts of the world fault that we don't have our history and they know their history. But that don't make anybody any less
That
black.
don't make them not fucking black, dog. That shit is retarded.
Nigga, you
man.
sound dumb to me when you tell me
Dumb.
shit like, oh, you can't be black because you not from here. But the nigga look just like me. Idris Elba, he ain't black. If you try to tell me that's not a motherfucking nigga black man, bro, you out your goddamn mind.
But
son.
he gave that dude that was on your wall gave pass to Idris, but he wouldn't give pass to Cardi B, which made me think, is it
that
colorism
bullshit.
then?
He said because
is
she
too
claiming
light?
black because it's cool. and say if she wasn't famous, she wouldn't claim black. But here go her whole other part of this. Whether a motherfucker claims black or not or whatever, you still black.
Right.
People that pass their grown shit, you still black.
I'm about to say that because that's that Creole shit in some sense of like, man, I'm not black, I'm Creole.
Yes, you still black.
Sit your black Creole ass down.
They got niggas that's as dark as me and darker that probably say they ain't niggas or they don't want to be classified as black. And guess what? It don't stop the fact that you're black.
Look, Africans don't want to be classified as black.
Yeah, you still black.
Go sit your black ass down.
You're blickety black. And I don't know why we so hooked on dividing amongst ourselves unnecessarily. That's an unnecessary division to be like, if you're not from here, you can't be black, no matter how much black shit you deal with where you are.
Like, that accomplishes nothing.
At all. For anyone. And for anyone, son.
Like, there's no winners with that type of thought process.
You know what I mean? And again, once again, they got rich black people, yeah. They got middle class black people, yeah. They got all kinds of black people. You know what I mean? They got black people with that.
Hell, they got poor black people, but they don't look poor. I mean, they're poor as far as financially, but dog, they keep up a nice home like everybody else, living right, doing good. We're beyond, doing whatever.
We're beyond stereotypes, is all I'm saying.
Fuck, dog, we have human life and natural things that we all experience, dog.
And like, it's just the DNA, the history, the context of our blood, son. You heard me? You know if you black. You ain't got no privilege, you feel me? And you ain't got no privilege under the context of if you're in a majority light loving, white loving situation, society, world, or what have you, dog. Stop trying to deny people blackness if they black, and stop giving these white people these passes that don't deserve it. You can be an ally. Yes, indeed, you can be an ally. I love you, my white people, if you want to be down and be part of helping us rise, dog. But just because you down, don't make you brown. That's all I'm fucking saying. We have talked about this, right? The fact that no matter if you're not white, it still feel weird if you say nigga.
We've talked about that.
We have. I mean, on air on the podcast, we talked about that because it's almost like a public service announcement of like, you know what I mean. Even though it feels like, you know, we get past the Hispanics and all these and Asians and all this motherfucking shit. It still feel weird when they say it, even though y'all niggas too, especially my Hispanic brothers. But it still feel weird. Niggas. But when Arabs say it, like if we go to a gas station, I hear them saying nigga. I don't be like, I'm not offended to the level of a white person, but it still be like, hey, you ain't black.
Well, the thing is, because they are black.
I know what you're saying, but you know what I'm
saying. But now you're going back to contradicting yourself of like what's black then of Americans.
I'm not contradicting myself.
That nigga black, he dark skinned. They some brown skinned niggas.
They are brown skinned niggas, dog, but they weren't called nigga. That's the shit that make it weird.
That's because that's why it makes it weird, because the black experience of what we did with the word nigga. And how they use it is like they use it for cool, but we use it for cool, but based off oppression. Y'all using it cool for just to be cool.
Y'all trying to be right.
If they're black, they're oppressed in their own land. So do we have the right to be called nigga there? Because they're in their land, they got another word for nigga out there probably.
But all these light skinned Arabs like at the triangle over there really oppressed in their homeland. Like,
you don't know that.
I'm asking that. I highly doubt they're being called niggas though.
I'm about to say, like, I don't think the word nigger is probably a part of their normal.
No, not nigger.
And that's what feels like. I'm born into this nigga shit. You got an option to say it, and I think that's what just makes it feel more funny.
That does make it feel funny. I'm not going to debate that.
And then we look at Asians saying it.
Now
especially in New Orleans, we really let that shit slide heavy here. Yeah. And once again, when I hear Asians say it, it don't get me to the point of wanting to fight. But it's still, I be feeling don't say that shit around me, like, dog. Like, in my bones, it still feel funny, dog. Like, I can't help it.
I think that's just something that's just not going to change just because there's just so much surrounding that word.
You could be a light-skinned black nigga or a Creole motherfucker, and if you say nigga, it will not bother me. But Asian, certain Hispanic people, certain
experience, dog.
It's just a funny thing.
It's an experience that they just don't have to worry about on a certain level, dog. Like...
And I'm not like a Hispanic that look like me don't bother me as much as more as like a
Pablo Escobar.
Yeah, like a Cuban or Colombian or motherfucking, you know what I mean, Spanish motherfucker.
Cubans are black.
I understand that, but certain Cubans get white privilege depending upon their skin tone as well too. Look at Rubio and such. A lot of them motherfuckers vote Republican in this country. Like it's a trippy thing how Cubans have adapted in America, at least, a lot of white privilege if they're light enough to pass, which is the problem that we keep talking about in general.
Most Cubans is black. Like most of the country in Cuba is black as fuck.
You look at the motherfuckers how they vote, and you look at like I said,
it's like Haiti too though. Haiti has that effect with light and dark.
Haiti, they do, but like once again, Haitians is niggas to me. But something about in America, that word is so funny because like you said a second ago, AlphaJoe, we made it quote unquote cool. And once you make
But
something
we had
cool,
to make something that was ours to make.
That's understandable, but still, the fact that we made it cool makes it so controversial, and I just can't help to get off my chest. If I'm gonna say it on air, that all black, like it.
You know what? I hope someone, maybe I'll do it, or maybe I can do it. But maybe someone, I don't know. But maybe it was somebody I'll put on a list of like how black people feel, who they feel like should be allowed to say the word nigga. like
I just feel like
on a rating scale.
I just really feel like this is for the niggas, and you know it. Like, that's just how it feels.
Yeah.
And I understand the black people that say we should not be using that word, and who listening right now is like, oh, these ignorant motherfuckers are using the word. But you have that right as a black person to have your opinion of the word, just like I have a right as a black person to have my opinion of the word, and that's what makes us black. I can respect your situation, you can respect my situation, or choose not to respect it, but you're going to hear either way it go, and I will respect, and it just will be because this is a black conversation, and that's the whole problem. These non-black people are using a word that is still a black conversation, and it just makes me just...
It's just cringe just a little bit.
Just a little bit. And a lot of bit depending upon, like you said a minute ago, AlphaJoe, the scale.
Yeah, it really depends. Like the way I fucking treat it, dog, like it's really on a case-by-case basis. Like it just really depends on like how you're using it at the time, like who's present. Like it's just a how, but still, even besides the how, it's just like, this is not like fully like totally cool. Son.
When you're not from America, it really goes on how black you are. And like I feel like the darker you are, the more I let it slide, the easier it feel. The lighter you are, the more I let it slide, but the less easier I feel.
And not even just the lighter you are, the lighter you're on top of, the more European your features.
Yeah, mannerisms too, and just like how you act,
culture,
like,
but
yeah, like
and and I know I've said this countless times on the FLYWITHBATS podcast. I'm gonna say it again, dog. I give no passes to anybody white.
Nope.
No, what?
Nope. If you got white blood in you, got black blood in you too. Cause I count me black. I count you black enough to me, son. I'm black enough will get you points for me, nigga. But you white daddy, white mama, you should stop right where you are. I don't care how hood you are. I don't care how many black friends you have. I don't care how many black friends allow you to say it. Have respect. That is all. So that was episode 46, side A of the FLYWITHBATS podcast.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, man. I think we got into some things.
Yeah,
things.
Yeah, we hashed it out.
This is that actor guy, Martin Bass Bradford. You can find me on all your social media platforms at Mr. Bats. Spell it out or you ain't gonna find me. And for side A, man, we out here. I'm out here, you dig?
And you already know this your boy D-Mac. Catch me on all of your social media platforms as FrenchBread_Kid. And yeah, we about to be up out of here, and we'll catch you on side B.
Well, nah, it's your boy AlphaJoe, fresh out of the gumbo. You can find me on Facebook at Joseph Alphaman Pines, Instagram Alexander the Ape 3. Side A, we out this bitch till side B, nigga.
We out this bitch, and I said I was out here, but I also shout out, man. Send us all your emails, comments, whatever you got to say at flywithbats@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. Yes. We would love to get any commentary you got to say. You could be you basically part of the show if you send it in. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. I was looking at our numbers recently, and our numbers have been rising. We got people in Georgia listening. Shouts out to y'all. Somebody in Portland, somebody in New York. We got a lot of people in Louisiana. Big ups, you know what I mean? But tell your people, come rock with us, man. We'd love to get new listeners, man, straight up and down.
Tell your mom, tell your pa.
Your grandma.
Like, share, subscribe on iTunes. We need the 5 stars. We need the commentary, man, because it only boosts us up and gets us to more listeners and more people fucking with it, you dig? And once again, anybody hearing our voice, any of our voices right now, we appreciate you. Whether it's 10 people listening or 10,000, dog.
Thank you.
Straight up and down. Is there anything else? I think that's all of the... That's it, man. So, yeah, see y'all.
Oh, wait. One last thing.
Yeah.
Did you know that the Pelicans game was canceled last night because there was a leak in the building they couldn't fix?
A leak in the building?
Yeah, like in the roof when it was raining.
Wait, so the blender leaking?
Bro, the arena was leaking, bro.
So they had to cancel the whole game?
Yeah, bro, because it kept dripping on the floor.
That's some New Orleans ass shit, nigga.
But it wasn't even a strong rain in the building, not even older than like over 10 years. It's 7 years old.
Hey, why did you stop us for that? It was
because that's how poor we look. I'm
thinking, I'm like, so
we had a Super Bowl here, our lights went out. Now you telling me a light rain got this is an NBA basketball game. This ain't no fucking high school basketball game.
Nigga said we're trying to pay or be blamed.
Man, Landrew, if you don't fix this damn roof.
Nigga, they barely fixing our damn pipes, nigga. You talking about fixing the damn roof, nigga. Floods we get floods from light rain now, nigga. What in the world, son? But we the top place to visit in the country. Man, y'all need to start giving us more money, y'all. America, America, New Orleans need help. It take us 3 months to fix one road down here.
Right.
Send help. But hey, we damn sure can clean up the streets of Mardi Gras. Because I seen that shit get cleaned up in an hour. I was goddamn.
Oh my God, man. See y'all fuckers on side B, bro.
Bye.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Bye.
Alright, I'ma keep it general just like the army. Most real niggas know, most niggas phony. Your shadow got your back, huh? Just like your homie. That's why shady niggas will harm thee. Just ask Caesar. Brutus got him and caught him before his last breather. If that don't make you believers, then you'll learn. Honesty is a quality that will burn, but it's cool. And trust is a quality you will earn. You a fool if you think you learned all of the rules. Imitating imitation and they calling it cool. I know a little bit, but go ahead and call me a fool. While you sprinkle sugar on shit and you calling it food. See, I'm just trying to groove and you standing on the wall with your hands on your balls, making crab claws move. Trying to bonk at a dog, but I don't bonk. I just fall back till you think you winning, but you lost in the beginning. Ay. One goal, one thing, one move, man, that shit don't change. It's serve. Real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do. Ay. There's only one goal, one thing, one move, man, that shit don't change. And it's serve. Real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things. T.I. CZ.